I'm going to hop right into it. My name is Mysherri, your tax GPS, helping you to navigate through taxes. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about hiring your kids as employees. And I know we think about this all the time. You know, at what point do you hire them? And then when you hire them, are you following the right rules? So I got a couple of tips for you guys for when you are hiring your kids, especially for my truckers. You know, you're out there and maybe your kid is dispatching for you. Maybe your kid is keeping your payroll for you. So we just want to make sure that we're following the right protocol when we hire our kids as W-2 employees. So when you hire your kid, you want to make sure that it's a real job. So, you know, it has to be related to your business. As I just stated, if you're a trucker, your kid could be doing your dispatching. If, you know, if you have a house cleaning business, then okay, your kid can be doing house cleaning with you. But if you don't have a house cleaning business, you can't be telling your kid to do house cleaning. That's not necessarily pertaining to your business. So you want to make sure that it is aligned with your business and what you have going on. You also want to make sure that you're in compliance with the employment law. So you treat your kid as if they're an employee, which means that your kid has to fill out a W-4. They have to fill out a W-4 is basically your tax withholdings or whatever, and then they fill out an I-9. An I-9 is to basically identify and verify that your kid is eligible to work. Now, you know they're eligible to work, but we want to make sure that we're going and abiding by the employment law. So you got to still do the I-9 for them. The next one is give your kids real wages. So this could work one or two ways. Maybe you're what's the average going rate for someone who is an assistant. So say if your kid is an assistant to your business, or they're handling your social media. Let's say they're handling your social media, and social media assistants make about $10 an hour, but you paying your child $25 an hour. Well, that doesn't necessarily align. So you want to make sure that you're paying them a reasonable wage, and vice versa. If you pay your assistant $10 an hour, is $12 an hour, you can't pay your child, like lower than minimum wage. You want to make sure you don't want to be paying them $4 an hour, $5 an hour. You want to make sure that you are keeping up with the employment laws. You want to pay them also your child labor laws. Okay, so child labor laws. Make sure that you don't have your kids somewhere in the sweatshop. I'm in Georgia right now, and it's this I feel like it's 150 degrees outside. But make sure they're just in good working environments, you know. And I mean, we don't have to say much about that. So make sure they're working where they should be. You need to be depositing money into your child's bank account. Not just paying them. You can pay them, but not just cash. You want to keep a money trail. Meaning, if your child gets paid at the end of the week, you don't want to maybe you just do a automatic withdrawal or just giving them cash. You want to make sure you're keeping track of that, because you are able to write that off. If your child is an employee of your company, that is a deduction. So you want to make sure you're writing it off. So make sure you're keeping just doing it the right way. Your tax withholdings, all children are required to pay income tax. However, depending on your child's age, they may not have to pay. They do not have to pay Social Security tax or Medicare tax. So that it just depends on your child's age. That's a whole nother video that we can go into later. Keeping records of the paychecks, and then keeping your business separate from personal. If your child does your social media, you don't want to be saying, hey, did you do your chores? I'm not paying you today. That is totally separate. So make sure you're keeping it, you know, I guess they say separate church from state. You want to separate your business from your personal. And then just helping your child to file their federal taxes at the end of the year. Make sure that they're doing that. So I believe that is it for the tips. So make sure you're hiring your child to do a real job, paying your child good wages, depositing the money into their bank account. Make sure there's federal taxes coming out. Make sure you're helping them with their filings and keeping everything separate, business from personal. Until next time, this is Mysherri Rhodes. I am your tax GPS, helping you to navigate through taxes. Oh, wait. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I definitely love helping out and assisting. If you don't want to put the comment below, you can still go ahead and send me a DM or click the link below to set up a free 15-minute consultation. Maybe you have a couple of more questions about your taxes or your bookkeeping. Definitely reach out to me. But until next time, I am Mysherri Rhodes.